Hello, I'm Steve Taylor and I work for Cemex at Sheffield Asphalt Plant and Depot. Why did Cemex embark on what is now a 10-year journey into bitumen safety system safety? Simple really, we were having uncontrolled discharges of bitumen both at the delivery point and in plant use. And if any of you have ever been involved in a bitumen spillage and seen it, a hot, viscous liquid at 150 degrees centigrade, it's very frightening. And we just do not want any more of those incidents. Following a reorganisation in the asphalt division, we looked at all the paperwork and practical systems that were involved with bitumen delivery and in use. So what we did, we made sure that each plant had a standard set of procedures and paperwork systems, as well as equipment that was standard for the job, such that all employees know what to deal with when they are moved to different plants. We reviewed our safety incidents and found we had 3 bitumen kettle overflows approximately per year. So what we did was install 2 additional safety devices. One was a bitumen pump timer and the other one was a bitumen kettle high-level probe. In conjunction with the other 2 safety systems we have on the PC, that has now stopped bitumen kettle overflows. Working with data from the MPA, we discovered there was an issue in the industry with vent pipes blocking. So we developed an easy test that's very simple to do with an anemometer on the vent pipe that allows us to measure the amount of airflow. That gives us a very good indication of whether the tank is starting to block or everything is perfectly fine, ready for a bitumen delivery. Following an incident involving a contactor sticking in a bitumen heater panel and therefore allowing bitumen to go beyond its desired temperature, we designed a system where another contactor will pull in and fail to safety to ensure that the bitumen did not go beyond its desired set point. We then looked at a telemetry warning system. This measures the temperature within all our bitumen tanks. It allows us to set temperature controls such that if the bitumen were to be overheated, it would send out a warning text to a group involved in the maintenance. This allows us to shut the bitumen tank off before it reaches critical temperatures, which can happen quite quickly. Within 2 days, a bitumen tank can well exceed 220 degrees and cause a massive fire as a result. On some of our original bitumen tanks, we had a cat and mouse volume measuring system that when the tank reached a low level, a limit switch would knock off the heater bank. When we converted to the new industry standard electronic design, we found that some items of the system did not have the low level cutout. So what we did was introduce a low level cutout to ensure that a low level of bitumen in a tank can never exceed a quick heating event that will take it above temperature to dangerous levels. Whilst working with our colleagues in the MPA in a working group, we found that there were very little standards or inspection regimes for bitumen tanks once they were installed. We found there were cracks, there were leaks, and what we've designed is a check-proof form electronic system where an employee can go around the tank in detail and look for signs of damage that will give us an early warning system such that we can make repairs before we have an issue with the bitumen tanks. Once we started using the check-proof system for bitumen tank maintenance at all our plants, we found 2 tanks that were defective and we've taken those out of service. We've also taken advice from the MPA through some safety alerts that have come out that will also identify items to look at specific to bitumen tank maintenance, which all goes to make the tanks much safer. The training on the use of bitumen is very important. At Cemex, we've recently run a full-day training session for all our asphalt plant managers, which then gets taken back to site and retrained back to our employees. The understanding and use for bitumen is vital to ensure that bitumen safety remains paramount in our industry. During our 10-year journey into bitumen safety systems, we have learnt many things, and this has allowed us to implement safety systems to make our operation safer.